Hey guys, welcome to Immortal Realm. Today I'll talk about my top 10 favorite manhwas. On number 10 we have Second Life of a Ranker. I know that you already have read this manhwa because it's one of the most popular manhwas. It's the story of Yunwoo, who had a twin brother who suddenly disappeared 5 years ago. But one day he found a pocket watch that belonged to his brother, and when he opened the watch he found out that there was a hidden diary, and that diary recorded the life of his brother in the obelisk. Now obelisk is the tower of the sun god, a world where several universes and dimensions intersect. His brother had fallen victim to betrayal while climbing up the tower. After learning this truth, Yunwoo is enraged because he had only one brother and that too died. So he decides to climb up to the tower, and with fury enraged in his heart, he decides to take revenge on all those people who betrayed his brother. The main character here is so overpowered that there would be a point when you will say that he is a total monster. Number 9 on our list is the Tutorial Tower of Advanced Player. You know, after reading Solo Leveling, I was in love with leveling type RPG manhwas. And that was when I found this masterpiece. At that time it only had 10 chapters and it didn't have any mass updates. But before a few months we had a mass release of 20 chapters, and we went from 20 chapters to 40 chapters. This is a world which has dungeons and monsters, as well as we also have hunters. So, a hunter was trapped in the tutorial tower due to a curse. No matter what he does, no matter how much he tried, he couldn't get out of the tower. But after 12 years, something mysterious happens and he gets out of the tower. When he gets out of the tower, he sees the world. It has completely changed from what it was 12 years ago. But one thing that no one has ever noticed is that between these 12 years, the main character has learned every kind of martial arts skills. The main character has grown so overpowered that it is impossible for any hunter to even scratch our main character. The art of this manhwa is really beautiful and the story is also very good. Number 8 on our list is Reverse Villain. This is a reincarnation with Dungeons and Monsters type story. This is the story of Jungwoo, who is our main character. Now he is continuously reincarnated because his dream is never fulfilled. His dream is to conquer the world of Morim, but every time he is reincarnated, another entity known as Shin Ryong is also reincarnated, and he always gets in his way, and because of which he never could conquer the world of Morim. In the end, even the 5th attempt fails and he is reincarnated into modern times. Now reincarnating into the modern world changes Jungwoo's passion and dream. He seeks a battle with powerful enemy, but he is too powerful for most. When he was a kid, even the most elite hunters were like children to him. But as the story moves on, you will see that more and more powerful characters start showing up. Number 7 on our list is Volcanic Age. This is a manhwa that comes under martial art and reincarnation genre. Ju Seocheon, a man who survives the age of war through sheer luck and becomes Hwashan faction elder, but only to live a life full of regrets and doubts. We all know that if someone is born, then it has to die one day. Some die natural death, whereas some are killed. But for our main character, he was lucky enough to die a natural death. When the old man, that is our main character, was lying on his deathbed waiting for the inevitable, when he suddenly realizes that he has returned to the past. As he is given a second chance to relive his life, he wants to live a life in which he has no regrets. Martial arts skills. He gains countless martial arts skills and becomes so overpowered that everyone starts to admire him. The elders, the sect leader, everyone says that a person who is so young but so talented is definitely going to be a legend. The action scenes in this manhwa are top notch, and in my opinion, Ju Seocheon is one of the best main characters in all of the manhwas that I have ever read. He is cunning, smart and ruthless. Number 6 on our list is The Great Mage Returns After 4000 Years. This is a manhwa in which the main character is a legend but no one knows. This manhwa also has a light novel. One day, the worst student of the West Road Academy, the disgrace of the Blake house, Frey Blake. He was bullied so severely in the school that he thinks of committing suicide. After he died, a new soul enters the lifeless body of Frey Blake, the boy who couldn't handle his painful life and chose death instead. But the most interesting thing is, the soul that entered the body of this trash was of the great mage Lucas Strawman, the legend that everyone remembers and worships. And now begins the interesting adventure of the great mage who returned after 4000 years. The art of this manhwa is very beautiful and the main character is super badass. Number 5 on our list is Trash of the Count's Family. You know, I don't like manhwas in which the main character is very weak. I always love manhwas in which the main character is very strong or overpowered. But this manhwa caught my attention. And when I read it, I can only say that this is a true masterpiece. The main character might be weak, but he is very intelligent. This is the story of our main character who, when opens his eyes, he realizes that he is in a novel. The name of the novel was The Birth of a Hero. It was a novel which was focused on the adventures of the main character, Choi Han, a high school boy who was transported to a different dimension from Earth. Along with the birth of the numerous heroes of the continent, the main character becomes a part of the novel as the trash of the Count's family. The family that oversaw the territory where the first village that Choi Han visits was located. The problem is that Choi Han becomes twisted after the village and everyone in it were destroyed by assassins. The bigger problem is the fact that this stupid trash which the main character has become doesn't know about this and messes with Choi Han, only to get beaten to a pulp. This is the story in which the main character tries to avoid all the problems because he wants to live a peaceful and happy life and enjoy the riches of the Count's family. But unfortunately, he always ends up in one or other problem. Number 4 on our list is Legend of the Northern Blade. When the world was plunged into darkness by the Silent Night, martial artists from all over the place gathered to form the Northern Heavenly Sect. With overwhelming strength from the Northern Heavenly Sect, the Silent Night was pushed away and the people began to enjoy peace once more. However, as the time passed, the martial artists from the mainland began to conspire against the Northern Heavenly Sect and eventually caused the death of the 4th generation sect leader, Jin Quan Ho, destroying the sect with it. As everyone left the sect, Jin Quan Ho's only son, Jin Move On, who is our main character, was left behind. But Move On has never learned anything about martial arts, and the conspirators think that he possesses no danger. One day, our main character eventually finds the martial techniques that were secretly left behind by his father, and he begins to learn the martial arts of the Northern Heavenly Sect. Then one day, he sets out to take revenge on all those who betrayed his father. The main character is very overpowered and he's a total monster. And on number 3, we have one of the most loved manhwas, that is The Beginning After the End. King Gray has unrivaled strength, wealth and prestige in a world that is governed by martial ability. One day, King Gray mysteriously died, and he gets reincarnated into a new world that is filled with magic and monsters. The king has a second chance to relive his life. He has a family now. He has a dad, he has a mom, and he has a little sister. But underneath the peace and prosperity of this new world is an undercurrent threatening to destroy everything. The main character has to become stronger in order to protect everything he has worked for. He has to protect his family, he has to protect the person he loves. I think all of you have already read this manhwa, but if you have not read it, then I would definitely recommend you to go and read this one. Number 2 on our list is Solo Leveling. I know that all of you have read this manhwa because this is the manhwa after which I started binging through all the other manhwas. But no matter how many manhwas I read, Solo Leveling was always the king. This is the story of Sung Jin Woo, who is known as the weakest hunter. But one day during a dungeon raid, something mysterious happens and the main character gets a system. The system helps him become overpowered by completing quests This is the story of how an E-rank hunter named Sung Jin Woo, the world's weakest hunter, rises to become the world's strongest hunter. While speaking all these things, I'm really embarrassed because I know that all of you guys have already read this manhwa. And on number 1, I think you already guessed it after seeing my profile picture, because it's Zhou Yufan, which is the main character of Magic Emperor. Zhou Yufan was a magic emperor, or could be called a demon emperor, because he had an ancient emperor's book known as the Book of Nine Secrets. He was targeted by all the experts, and he was even betrayed and killed by his student. Then his soul enters and comes back to life in a family servant boy named Zhou Fan. After his soul enters into the body of this boy, the main character overpowered show begins. The main character is very overpowered. He is smart, intelligent, ruthless, and cunning. The name Zhou Fan echoes around the world. He starts a new legend. That's all for today's video. You guys already requested me for giving out my top 10 manhwa list, so I just gave it to you. If you liked our video, then you can subscribe. No need to be shy. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, adios.